still have a lot to get to with our final trade of the day. Mike Shore of Prosper Trading Academy joins me now. Boy, this market is popping, Mike.
It certainly is.
What do you think? What's your perspective here?
My perspective is don't fall in love with anything for a very long time. Market sentiment has changed. I mean, there's been a lot more selling pressure, but the whips have been very, very quick and often, and if you get something, your risk parameters just have to come in. You have to take profits earlier and you have to stop yourself out earlier but you're going to have more opportunities to trade. So that's okay. If you only can make one trade a week because the market's not doing anything, well then maybe you widen out your risk parameters. Here, you're trading multiple times a day.
Just don't get married to anything in the market here.
Exactly.
So Mike, for your Prosper trade of the day, you are playing VXX.
Yes.
This is volatility on the VIX.
Exactly. It is the ETF that is associated with the VIX. It tracks the VIX futures. So oftentimes maybe they don't move in the same way. When we get big moves in the VIX, there's a very, very high beta. And so it's extremely liquid, but for those that can't trade futures because of the type of account they have, this is an alternative to play these big swings in VIX. So that's VXX. So I call the put spread the VXX 36-37 put spread. I want to pay a quarter for that. And if I do, then I get 3-to-1 on that trade. We're probably going to need that VIX to trade somewhere in the high 40s for that to get filled.
We'll watch that trade.
Yep.
And I want to take a look at a previous trade that came from Prosper. Charlie
Absolutely.
Moon was making this huge call on Amazon. He was shorting the stock, predicting the stock would go down. He was right on track.
He absolutely was. I was going to say, huge shout out to my friend and colleague Charlie Moon on this one, because that is very contrarian. I mean, usually it's like, if anything, and all else fails, buy Amazon. And he was the one saying this is the time to short it. So
I was shocked when he made the call on the show, but you never know.
Absolutely. So he called for that short at 18.25. And if you got in, then he was going to stop himself out at 18.50, because you still have to, even if you have a conviction, you have to manage your risk properly. It only got up to 18.45, so it came close, but it never stopped him out, and then absolutely flushed it. It was a home run.
And there we are. We're at Amazon in the 1,600 range now.
Yep.
He actually said it might even go to the 1,500 range on the show.
Yeah, we'll see. If the market continues to be weak, I can totally see where he's coming from.
We'll see what happens there. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Check out businessfirstam.com to find out where to see our entire show. And don't forget to like, follow, and share Business First AM.